welcome to my channel. We're gonna talk about 3 things today that you can physically do to make a better singer. You ready? First, you have to stand nice and tall, or you can sit nice and tall too. I want you to go look into the mirror and then see about this angle of you to the mirror. I don't want you to stand too much to the side because you have to turn your head in order for you to see. But if you turn just about like this and have a mirror right there, you can see yourself from the peripheral vision. And then watch for your necking out like this. We call this a turtle syndrome. We all know about it. I see a lot of my students doing this these days, due to the overuse of the computer and then the cell phone. But you really have to be careful when you're singing. You have to keep the nice and straight postures. What you really should be thinking is to keep the straight line from your head, neck, and spine, and then nice shoulders out. Yeah? Let's go to number 2. Number 2, you have to breathe right. It sounds silly to have to remind yourself that you have to breathe, but then you have to remember what goes on in your head when you're singing. You have to think about the lyrics, you have to think about the pitch, you have to think about the rhythm, you have to think how you look, you have to think about, emotional stuff and everything else, and the posture that I mentioned earlier. And so many things going on in your head. You do forget to breathe, or at least you do forget to breathe in well. Singing comes down to how well can you exhale, because you have to inhale, and then with the exhaling air that's coming out of you, you're putting your voice on it with the words, with the dynamic, with the right rhythm. So if you don't inhale well, there's no way that you can exhale well, which equals to you cannot sing well. And in order for you to inhale well, go back to my first point, you have to sit nice and tall or stand nice and tall so your lung has enough space to expand so you can breathe well. Yeah? Number 3, you have to open your mouth. And I've heard this from many of my teachers because I had a bad habit of not opening my mouth. And this habit has to be fixed in front of the mirror because people think that they're opening their mouth enough, but usually they're not. That's why you have to have a mirror in front of you when you're singing. And it's a little awkward in the beginning to observe yourself when you're singing, but then that has to be in your habit when you are practicing singing. My teacher once told me the mirror is the cheapest and the most honest teacher you will ever get. So invest a little bit in your cheapest and most honest teacher, and then look into the mirror, look at yourself, see if you're opening your mouth. And the reason that you have to open your mouth is, imagine that you're playing a flute or a recorder with end closed where air has to escape. It's the same thing. If you don't open your mouth, the sound is not gonna travel. But if you open your mouth, the sound's gonna go out of you and travel far away. So those are 3 things that you have to remember. Stand nice and tall with a nice posture. 2, you gotta breathe right in order for you to exhale right. Number 3, you have to open your mouth. All right? If you have any questions about how to become a good singer or anything about the singing period, let me know. Comment below. I'll see you guys later.